you,
So
and I'm going to
super
show the
excited
world
about
the
it.
book. Okay,
Yes,
it's the
10-day meal prep
10-day meal
challenge.
prep challenge by Nicole Twyman, intermittent fasting diva.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to be going live right now. We're on StreamYard, we're on Facebook, we're on YouTube live right now. So I want you guys to join me. I know the world is on right now, and so we're going to have a good time. They're going to be answering and asking. Nicole is going to be answering questions when you guys ask, but we're going to interview her today. And of course, I am the one and only Darren DeWitt Henson, so I'll be hosting today. But we have Nicole on, and so we're going to get this time started. We got a couple of things going here, so I'll be going back and forth.
Right, I'm doing
And
the same thing.
yes, we're live on many different streams. So we just want to say God bless you guys for being on with us. Thank you so
Yes.
much. And we pray that you enjoy the interview because it is beautiful. Today is a very special day. And Nicole, you look amazing as usual.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So awesome to be here with you. Thank you for agreeing to host. I mean, what better person than my big brother to help me deliver to the world this new wonderful book. And as Darren mentioned, we are streaming everywhere. We are on YouTube. We are on Facebook in a group. We're on Facebook on a business page. We are on IG.
That's right.
We streaming. So
we're streaming live everywhere.
Yes. So I appreciate the love, and I'm excited about the interview. So,
well, this is what I gotta say. It's still New Year, so happy New Year to you and yours. God bless you. I'm glad that you're doing well. You look great, and I just really, honestly, I wanna jump in because I know people want this information. And so once again, I'm gonna hold this book up. It's a 10-day meal prep challenge for the intermittent fasting Diva, right? So Diva, you are. So Miss Nicole Twyman. So I want to jump into this right now because there are a lot of people working out. You know, they had their New Year's resolutions. They're going in with this. And so I want to ask you, first of all and foremost, why did you write this particular book?
Wow, I wrote the book because I host thousands of women in a Facebook group, and we have been hosting and running challenges, meal prep challenges for years. And oftentimes we would try and send the information that's related to the meal prep challenge over email in the Facebook group and all over the place. So initially the book was really written for the divas of Fit, Fine, and Fabulous, so that they wouldn't have to print my materials anymore, to be honest. So I've tried to figure out a way to get the healthy facts to the right hands, to the right ladies at the right time, and found out that, hey, I could publish a book on Amazon and they can get it next day. So that is the real reason I wrote the book. But the real reason I host challenges, right, is because obesity is crazy in America. 47% of Americans, adults, are obese.
Say it again. Give them those statistics.
Yeah, the CDC says 47% of us are obese, not just overweight, but obese, right? And unfortunately, 49% of Black adults are obese. So half of us, half of every Black adult you see walking around, you see 10 of us, 5 of us are obese, okay? So it is important, right, for us to share the wealth of health to individuals. And so that is my mission. That is what I've been called to do. And that is what I wake up every morning with a passion to do. So we host meal prep challenges. We host education on eating clean and being healthy and staying hydrated. We do those things. I host those things monthly in our Fit, Fine, and Fabulous Facebook group. So if you are watching and you're wondering how to get connected, definitely follow me here on Instagram, but you can also join our Fit, Fine, and Fabulous group where we are sharing free stuff, because a lot of times we are saying that we can't get healthy because what? We don't have the money, or because of our hair, or because of all the excuses that we give. So I try my very best to alleviate those excuses and help women to reach their goals as quickly as they can. Eating healthy food that tastes good because I'm from New Orleans. We don't eat bland food.
Hey,
So
baby.
that's right. That's right, baby.
That's right. We're gonna keep it real. That's why we say diva.
That's right. That is
right,
exactly
because people have to also know they can eat healthy at the same time their food can taste good. It doesn't mean because you're eating healthy your food has to be bland, right?
No.
So you season your food as well.
Yeah, we season it, but not with just, salt, right? Like, so we use herbs, we use fresh herbs, we use dried herbs, we use seasonings that are non-processed, right? But they are full of flavor. So a lot of times I've met literally hundreds of people who maybe never even had zucchini prepared in a way that they enjoyed, or had asparagus prepared in a way that they've enjoyed. So teaching ladies how to eat plants and have them to taste delicious is a passion. And so that is what I've been driving home, is that you can actually eat healthy and the food can taste good. So we have tons of recipes, but even before we get to the recipes, we talk a lot about mindset and getting your mind right. Because a lot of folks want to, when they do join the meal prep challenges, they're like, hey, I definitely want to get the meal plan. Let's go. I want to go grocery shopping on day one. And I say, pause, wait a minute, hold up. I don't just give meal plans. We're here to transform not just your body, but your mentality, to transform your mind, to transform how you think. And you don't just start off the bat. Right? What you do is you think about, like, what didn't work for me before?
That's right.
These journal pages are in that book, right?
Transforming is about taking action, isn't it? So everybody, I'm going to hold this book up one more time. Okay. So it's Intermittent Fasting. And so explain to everybody what intermittent fasting is exactly.
Oh my goodness. So intermittent fasting is not a diet, right? It is a style of eating that includes timing. So depending on when your first meal is and your last meal is, there are different types of way to do intermittent fasting. I practice 16-8, which basically means I fast for 16 hours, but for 8 hours, I'm feasting on healthy foods, right? So there are different ways to execute intermittent fasting, and you can layer that on top of whatever diet you choose. I actually hate the word diet, but whatever way you choose to.
We'll call it live it.
Yes.
How about that? Yes. We'll call it a live it.
I actually like that. So that's what we'll absolutely call it. So intermittent fasting has actually helped me in controlling my my eating, because I have a specific time frame for which I eat, and I can enjoy whatever it is that I desire to eat that particular day. But after a certain hour, the kitchen is closed. Like I'm committed to that. So because I have this barrier set up in my mind, because I framed my day, I am able to proceed and go forth and feel good about, okay, these are the 8 hours that I'm dedicated to, because I'm a project manager by nature. I need a timeline. I need some bumpers, some organization. So a lot of ladies who join us in Fit, Fine, and Fabulous are really, it's not that they don't have determination. It's not that they are not committed. It's not that they don't have willpower. What it really is they lack organizational skills. So in this meal prep challenge, in this book, you have a planning pages, you have a journal pages, you have reflection pages, you have a grocery list, you have so everything you need to get started and to keep it going and to actually track your results is in this book. Now, listen, Darren. Now, I know that you're here helping me promote the book, and we're holding up a physical book, but I want people to know that this book is available on Amazon Kindle for free. It's available right now.
Say that again for those people that weren't listening.
Yeah, so the book is available on Amazon Kindle. So if you go over to Amazon.com and you type in Nicole Twyman, which is my name, my book will come up. Click on Kindle. The Kindle is free, but just for today. So if you
for today, everybody,
say that again.
For today. So if you are on with us, you can go on to Amazon Kindle and you can get it at the price point of free, just for today.
Yes, absolutely, 100%. free. And I chose today. Today is a very special day. It's my father's birthday. And long ago, when I was in college, sophomore in college, my father, he passed away, unfortunately, and he passed away due to heart disease. Right. So he was eating horribly. I mean, we're from New Orleans. We put gravy on everything. We Cajun up everything. You know, we fry up everything. We put batter on everything. And so that's how I grew up eating. I
Nicole, hold
literally
on. Let me say this, everybody. She said her dad passed away of heart disease. Now let's break that down. Heart dis-ease, right? Heart disease, dis-ease, meaning if he would have done something early enough about what was going on, there could have been a greater possibility that he assisted and saved himself. God knows best, but disease is just dis-ease of the body, which is why Nicole, once again, is on with her book, Intermittent Fasting, right? So she's teaching you how to reverse some of the illnesses or diseases or diseases of the body. Please, Nicole. So I want to ask you this as you go on, because we're going to get back to this about exactly what happened to your father and why. But I want to talk to you about the popularity of your book already. How come you think you already have 100 plus 5 reviews on this book already? Tell the world about that, because they didn't know about that.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So right now, if you're on Amazon, you will see the book was already published, and I already have over 105-star reviews on the book. And if you read those reviews, they are from the divas of Fit, Fine, and Fabulous. So ladies who have participated in our meal prep challenges have purchased the book. The book have come to their homes. I have walked them through the process of organizing their lives so that they can focus on food, so they can focus on their health, so they can focus on their wellness. And so literally there have been thousands of women who purchased the book, and wonderfully about 100 or so of them left reviews, and almost all of them are 5-star reviews. Some ladies reported they're seeing their skin clear up because of it. Some ladies reported losing 10 pounds in 5 days because of it. Because within the book, you get a wonderful, it's a 10-day challenge, but you get a wonderful meal plan in there. And it's a sugar detox meal plan showing you how to meal prep basic foods, right? So chicken and fish.
So hold on right here. Hold on right here, Nicole. You just said detox from sugar. Now, everybody, I want you to know this. Sugar is not just in that white bottle. Sugar is in pasta. Sugar is in rice. Sugar is in potatoes. Sugar is in candy. Sugar is in your Starbucks drinks, right? So sugar comes in all different forms. So when you say, oh, I don't eat sugar, I want you to rethink that. Right?
That's
because
right.
It's in your pasta, it's in your potatoes, it's in your French fries, it's in your drinks. Okay.
That's right.
And sometimes it's even in those things that say low sugar. And if you read it, you'll be surprised how many spoons of sugar are actually in those drinks. I mean, it's amazing. Right. I used to drink a drink one time and found out, my wife told me it was 16 spoonfuls of sugar in that little Starbucks drink. I couldn't believe it.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. Yeah, believe it. Believe it that the marketing giants are out there trying to get your taste buds so that you can buy their products. Believe it, right? Because we tend to think we tend to trust the brands because their brands are pretty. We tend to trust the brands because they're in stores that we frequent. We tend to trust the brands because we've just grown to trust Coke and McDonald's and all of those things because, you know, they got all the money. So, of course, they're trying to do things in the best of our interests, right? Like, no. They are trying to make money, right? And how do you make money off of food? You secretly add sugar to the food, right? And sugar, like Darren was saying, can appear in food with all types of names. But let's be thankful for the FDA, who actually forced these companies to add a new line on our nutrition panel on the back of our foods. So if you grab something from your kitchen, you can go grab it right now, come right back. You can look that there's a new line called added sugars. It used to just say total sugars, but now there's an added sugars, which means they need to tell us that they have added extra sugar.
That's right. On top of the already added sugar. And so everybody, I want you to know this as well. This is really important. Corn syrup is sugar. Okay? Corn syrup. And corn syrup is in just about everything. So Nicole, you seem really passionate about everything you're talking about right now, about this book and about getting the information out. And so to me, that's like a ministry. Like you're involved in ministry also. How can people find out about your ministry and about what you're doing? Where can they find out or get this information about this amazing work that you're not only doing for women, but for men as well? Talk to us about your ministry.
Yeah, well, thank you. Thank you for the question. So for the past 8 or so years, I started Fit, Fine, and Fabulous. And it was really because I couldn't lose weight. It was initially because of a vain reason. So I gathered maybe 10 of my friends, and it wasn't called Fit, Fine, and Fabulous, right? It was called something crazy. And it wasn't even on Facebook. It was just something I did maybe a text messenger or over email because I just couldn't lose the weight, but I wanted people to help motivate me. Well, that worked. I lost the weight because people were watching and because we put money in a pot. We all put $30 in a pot, and whoever lost the most weight, whoever lost the largest percentage of body fat, we ended up getting all the money. So that was me. I got all the money and I wanted to do it again. But what I noticed was the women who joined, they were also losing, right? So we were all winners because everybody was losing, and they were losing because of the community. They were losing because of the sisterhood. They were losing because we were sharing ideas and collaborating. And so it grew from the 10 women, just 10 women and I, to right now, I think we're almost at 12,000 women in our Facebook group. And since then, we've gone from free challenges to paid challenges to, as you now see, we have books, we have ebooks, and we also advocate certain areas, Darren. It's not just about food. We advocate for sisterhood because God said that we were intended to commune. He made us to commune. It was Adam and Eve because, right, he needed her. So we need each other. Iron sharpens iron.
Iron sharpens
we
iron.
need each other to grow. So we're out here trying to lose weight, trying to be great, trying to do all great things alone. That's not going to work, whether it's with health, whether it's with career, whether it's with whatever it is you're doing. You need people. I need you, Darren. I need you, Monica. I need you, Leontine. I need you, Carol. I need you, Cynthia. I need you, Rochelle. I need you, Joy. I need you, Valerie. All the ladies who are watching and commenting, I thank you. We all need each other. They say they need me, but I need them too.
You know, Nicole,
iron is sharpening iron. So we advocate not just for eating right. We advocate for sisterhood and for connection. And then we also advocate for reaching for something greater than us, right? Looking up high, whether you believe in God or Jehovah, whatever you believe in, you need to have something to believe in that's bigger than you, something to believe in that's greater than just yourself. So
Nicole, let me chime in here because you said something I think that's really, really powerful. You said you advocate. You don't procrastinate, you advocate.
No.
And so those who advocate can't afford to procrastinate because you're on a mission, right?
That's right.
You're on a mission by God, and that's a part of your ministry. Tell people what you did before this, because I want to chime into how people can get to work with you or within your organization. But first, tell them what you did prior to what you're doing now. Give them a little bit of a background on what you were doing.
Yeah. So you guys know, I mentioned it already. Today is my father's birthday, and I launched this book on his birthday to honor him because he was a cook in New Orleans. Now, he was not the healthiest of cooks, but he was a cook, and he would laugh right now, Darren, if he saw that his daughter has a cookbook or a meal prep book, like, because I didn't even fry egg when he was alive. But my career, my training is in project management. It's in organization skills. It's in planning. I have a certification in project management planning. I was a portfolio manager for 20 years. I've worked for companies like IBM, Procter and Gamble, and many others. So what I've done is, because I saw such a need in our Black and Brown communities as I was doing the free challenges, I decided to use my gifts and talents that I had honed for the man for our people, for us, right? So what you see is just me using my project management skills to help organize, because at the end of the day, this is not about you deciding to eat right or you deciding to work out. It really is about you being organized enough and make the space for it. We want to just jump up and go meal prep. Well, how long has it been since you've done that, right? You don't have the space in your life for that. So just thinking through, like, what have I done in the past and how has that worked, or why didn't it work? Or just thinking through, like what is it that I can do this time that's different than last time, before you actually start. We force you to do that. These are questions that are in the book. And usually with the book, it's hosted as a group, in a group challenge. And again, this book is free. If you download it on Kindle right now, it's absolutely free. And what I am going to do, because this book is normally hosted as a group challenge, I am going to create a course that goes along with this. And it too will be free, right?
Well, Nicole, so they say when you fail to prepare, you prepare to fail. So I know a lot of people are on right now. They're asking questions, at least on Instagram right now. So I want you to address a couple of things, because there are women on here and who are, battling the bulge and who are looking forward to meal preps. I know a lot of people have asked me prior to this about meal preps and about why they should. So if, can people join you? Do you have a way that all the women listening and looking, and those who will see this later on, a way that they can actually join you to build their development in terms of them losing weight and starting to control what they eat, when they eat, and why they eat? Is there a way? Can you give us an avenue that they can join you on?
Oh yeah, no
in terms of your services that you provide.
Yeah. If you head on over to my Instagram page, click the link in the bio, that should take you to the book. And in the description of the book, it gives the name and the link to the Facebook page. If we have ladies who are watching who are already in Fit, Fine, and Fabulous, if we have any divas that are watching, if you could drop the link to our Facebook page, if you could drop the link to my my website, that would be helpful. But the
send it here right now, and I'll here we go, right here, and I'll put it up. And
great. Thank you, Darren. And the easiest way, though, if you're having trouble finding me on social media or finding the divas on social media, the easiest way to do it is just to email VIP Diva Support at fitfinefabulous.com. That is manned by our support team, and someone will respond to you same day. If you have any questions at all, so it's VIP Diva Support at FIT Fine, FYNE fabulous.com. So it's fine with a Y. So go ahead and email us. If you're not able to find us on social media, we'll make that happen for you through our support team. I'm happy that you asked that question. Thank you.
And you're pinned right here. So everybody follow the page. You see it right here. I pinned it. So you can just follow that, and you can DM her. Her website information is on the page. And you can really just go for it. I think that now's the time to take advantage of this beautiful opportunity. Get in touch with Nicole, make it happen, remove procrastination, and start taking action. It's really important that you take action. There's something else that I want to ask you about. Some people, they go, look, I cook in the morning, I cook in the afternoon, sometimes I cook in the evening. And they say that's good enough, but then they don't want to, and they eat different foods. Please tell everybody, talk to them why it's important to meal prep.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So it's important to meal prep because you don't want to go into the world unplanned and end up at McDonald's because life happens and you're in the drive-through. We think a lot about our hair, right? Like what we want our hair to look like, and we make that hair appointment. Our nails, we do the same thing with our nails. We do the same thing with our careers. I definitely want to be here, here, or here, and I'm going to have these sessions with my manager. I'm going to make sure these reports are there. So we plan everything. We plan the kids' soccer games. We plan the kids' ballet or dance or whatever. We are planning. So we're planning people. We're planning things that we want, right? So if we're talking about life and we're talking about death, which we are when we're talking about food, right? My own father passed away because he chose to eat a certain type of food and he chose to smoke cigarettes. So it's talking about life choices, right? So if we are choosing to be healthy, we need to plan our foods. We need to plan around what it is that we're going to consume that particular day, that particular week, however you want to do it. Now, Darren, I think people get kind of confused when we talk about meal prep. They think, oh my God, I have to spend hours in the kitchen and I have to cook all the food and I have to eat all the food. And you really don't, right? Because there are different levels. We talk about this in Fit, Fine, and Fabulous. There are different levels to meal prep, right? You could plan your meals without prepping them. So in my head, I can just go, oh, okay, yeah, I know I'm going to have this, this, and that. We give you meal planning templates. I'm going to eat muffins for breakfast. I'm going to have, whatever it is I'm going to have. You can have a plan for what you are going to eat. Go grocery shop for that, but not actually cook it. Right. So you're basically a diva who is just like, I definitely have all my food together, but I would rather cook once a day. Right. So based on your lifestyle is how you fix this. You don't do it my way because my way may not work for you. But what we all should be doing is meal prepping or meal planning. We should plan our meals. So I want the distinction to be heard between planning, thinking about what it is you're going to eat and being organized about that, and then prepping. You don't necessarily have to prep all your meals. You can prep just breakfast. You can prep just lunch, or you can just chop your veggies and season your meat and cook each day. It's various ways. And we break those down, the different ways to meal prep, to make it work for your life, depending on how busy you are, depending on your budget and all that. It is not a one size fit all type solution.
Nicole,
you craft.
Let me ask you another question. It is commonly said in scripture, life and death is in the power of the tongue. And what that brings to my mind is the power of the tongue also is what we eat, what we taste for. It's interesting. I just took a sip of my coffee, but there is no sugar in there. Once I gave up sugar in my coffee, when someone hands me a coffee with a sugar in it, it no longer tastes good to me. It tastes like syrup because I've gotten used to the taste of the coffee without the sugar in it. And I give my just due to my wife because she actually assisted me on that. But I remember when I was working with you before a few years ago when you did a Fit, Fine, and Fabulous event, which was amazing.
Amazing,
right?
yes.
It was a beautiful fashion show. I mean, there was art there was jewelry there. It's amazing. I can't wait for another one. I know you're going to be working on your 2021-2022 Fit, Fine, and Fabulous event. I can't wait for that. I'm excited to join that again. But what I realized was those women that were there, they weren't just showing up. They were a part of your tribe. You have a tribe that really protects each other, that assist each other, that comfort each other, that protect each other, that go, grow, and glow with each other. And it's so beautiful because when I witnessed that for myself, I realized the wonderful work that you were doing. And I saw that you were doing this individually and collectively. And that's why I was so proud of you. And I realized that's how you built your tribe. Tell us a little bit about that.
The tribe is serious, and we like to call our tribe the Diva Hood. That's right, because we are in the hood and we are divas. So we are the Diva Hood, and I think because, like I said earlier, we are better together. like God made us that way. I can't take credit for that. We are literally created to support one another. And when we walk in that vein, things happen that would not normally happen if you're trying to walk on your own. So it innately grew into a group. But what you witnessed, you did see tons of divas there here in LA getting it going. And what I loved about the divas of Fit, Fine, and Fabulous is it's just like church. It's like come as you are, right? So whether you're big or small, light skin, dark skin, curly hair, straight hair, big waist, little waist, it's come as you are, and we will celebrate you as you are, loving yourself right now as you are. Because truly, honestly, the bottom line to all of this is self-love, right? When you love yourself, you will plan the meals. When you love yourself, you will spend time with God to create the temple that he desires for you to have. When you love yourself, you want to love others. You want them to feel how you feel. But it all first starts with you, right? Even though it is a great community, it's an amazing collective. But what we teach is self-love. We teach how you think about yourself, and the words that you say, they matter. So if you're like, oh girl, I'm over here, I'm just trying. No, friend, you're not trying, you're doing, right? If you continue to say you're just trying, then you're giving yourself an out so that you could quit whenever you want to. No, we don't try, we do. And then, or maybe you ended up in the drive-thru and you're eating a burger, right? And you're down on yourself and you're hating yourself and you just decided, I'm just gonna quit again because I may as well just eat the burger anyway. No, you come in that group and you admit it. It's like, hey, I've been off the wagon and I just need some support and some love. Anya Ruffin just did that the other day. And if you are listening, I saw your post. I appreciate you for sharing transparently, because sisterhood happens when we are transparent with one to another. So we are able to say that in a safe place because nobody's judging, because we've all been there. We absolutely all have been there in terms of eating the wrong thing. It's not necessarily even wrong, right? Too, because we talk a lot about our relationship with food. So if we're eating something that's off the plan, it's not wrong. I say enjoy that. Enjoy that burger, then let it go and then move on to the rest of your plan. Because honestly, Darren, how many meals do we eat a day? Let's say we eat 3 a day. Most of us eat more than that. Some of us eat less, but let's just say it's 3. 3 times 7 is 21. If one out of those 27 meals or 21 meals or however many meals you're eating during the week, if one of those meals is bad, I mean, really, do you think you're going to gain 150 pounds? You are not. Right? You are not, but we feel a ways about going off a plan. And so we got to get rid of that idea of perfection, because it's a myth. It actually doesn't happen. Perfection is actually the enemy of progress, right? So we focus on doing better each iteration. So we can be better this time, and maybe we lost 5 pounds, but we really were shooting for 10 inches or whatever that might be. But let's go again. Right? We're going to raise the bar. We're going to go higher. We're going to do another iteration of that and watch ourselves level up. And each time we do it, we're leveling up. Each time we do it, we're leveling up. So pretty soon you look back down, you're like, who that girl? I don't even recognize her. Because you didn't leveled all the way up, my friend, bit by bit, iteration by iteration, but not worrying about perfection. It will ruin your progress. So we're here as a community to remind you of those values. That is the value of the divahood. We support each other. I thank you for recognizing that. I thank you for seeing that in us.
And don't be scared to tell your story, people. Fear is just faith in reverse gear. I'm going to say that again. Fear is just faith in reverse gear. Just put it back in order and be faithful. Okay. So yep. I want to go on because we're talking about food now, and we're talking about 3 meals a day times 7 days. We said 21. This is the interesting part. Let's speak to water content now. Let's speak to liquids now, because we've had all of this food, but let's talk about how much water we should intake, right? Speak to that, Nicole.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you for asking. We are huge advocates of hydration up in here. Today is Wednesday, and normally on Wednesday, if the ladies of Fit, Fine, and Fabulous are watching, you will see them drop the hashtag. It is Water Wasted Wednesday. That is how we do on Wednesdays, specifically on Wednesdays, but every day, honestly. And I'm just going to grab this right over here, friend. We have us a little water bottle that we offer our D-Buzz. We advocate for a gallon a day. That's right. So people are like, well, how do you get your skin so smooth? The water. How do you get your hair to grow? The water. How do you get your neck? The water. And how do you prevent all the snacking and all of that? Water. Water is the answer to it all. And it actually helps with cleansing your palate so that you can quickly move away from the serious sugar cravings that your body can have. Water helps with that. Another thing that helps with that, Darren, I'm just gonna grab one of my see if I can grab it. Mug, protecting my peace. Right. So we talk a lot about mindset. I said that before, but we drink a lot of herbal tea. Yes, the herbal teas provide us with some of the flavors that we enjoy, and they also offer some of those herbal benefits. So we know about lavender, we know about all the, the different herbs that can help us feel ways like melanin and all of those things. And, my favorite tea is right now, anyways, is one that has ACV in it, right? You guys know about the apple cider vinegar with the mother. A lot of us don't like to drink that because that thing is nasty. But it comes in a tea. So I pour my hot water in my protecting my peace mug, and I put my my tea bag in there. I let it steep. And Darren, I am a friend of stevia, like a real friend. So Trader Joe's sells stevia, which is all natural, right? It does not spike your insulin or anything like that. So it's great for diabetics. And I use the Trader Joe's drops. So I'm steeping my tea, keeping myself calm. I am ingesting my herbs, and I'm hydrating at the same time. Because again, we firmly believe in hydration. We advocate a gallon a day, but that's not always easy to do. And people are like, so why do you drink so much? That's too much water. You're gonna, but who really does it every day? Who can say that they actually drink a gallon a day? Honey, we are shooting for the moon. Because even if we miss, right, we're still in amongst the stars. So even if I don't get my gallon, I'm quite hydrated.
You know what's beautiful about that, Nicole, is that a lot of people think they're drinking too much water, and you're not, because your cells need the water to flush, right? So the same thing, urination, cleansing your liver, cleansing your kidneys, excreting. We should talk about, bowel movement. It's really important to hydrate to help bowel movement. A lot of times people are not moving waste because they don't have enough water inside them. They're eating the food, but they don't have enough water to help move the waste along. So everybody listen to Nicole. I know we got some new people. I just saw you guys come in on the live. We got some Latinos in here. Hola, como está, mi gente? We are on with Nicole Twyman, Fit, Fine, and Fabulous. You can actually see it. I pinned it down there, so follow the page. We are talking health. We are talking intermittent fasting, and we are talking to Nicole right now, my sister, the diva herself. This is her ministry. This is her purpose. This is her passion, and she's doing the damn thing. And tell them where, once again, for all the new people that just came on, where they can get the book today only for free.
Amazon.com. Okay, go on over to Amazon, type in Nicole Twyman, Twyman, and a 10-day meal prep challenge for the Intermittent Fasting Diva will pop up. Make sure you click Kindle, and the Kindle version is the one that is free. You can download that to your Kindle app. And honey, listen, it has meal plans in there, has recipes in there. It also has journal pages. It also has planner tracking pages. There's also education on intermittent fasting, so you get to choose which one works for you. There's also inspiration from women who've already lost the weight and tips on how they did it. There's also a FAQ. So listen, I can go, there's also all day long. The book has more more than what's required, right? Because my motto is that I want to give you more than what you're paying for. I want to exceed your expectation. And today is free. Only today. So if I were you, I would go ahead and download that, have that in my my Kindle app, and start, right? Just go ahead and get started. And I am here to answer questions. Drop me a line in my DM. Go ahead and email me at vipdivasupport@fitfindfabulous.com. Whatever you like in terms of connecting, I'm there on Twitter, on IG, on Facebook mostly. So join, especially if you're a woman, join our Facebook group, Fit, Fine, Fabulous, on Facebook. We would love to have and host you. We are welcoming new divas at this time. So please do join us. Darren, it sounds like you've actually been a part of the divahood and you have not, because all the questions that you're asking align with things that we talk about, especially
I'm an honorary diva.
Yes, you are. What am I saying? Oh, yes, you are.
I'm a devo. I'm a devout devo.
That's right. You the devo.
I love, I gotta say this, Nicole. I love what you represent. And when I say represent, I mean represent, because you've been doing this, right? And you do it again and again. That's where the representing or representing comes from. And I know how passionate you are about assisting people so they can help themselves. I mean, I've known you for a couple of years now, and you are consistent. You are in it to win it. And as I said, I'm going to use that. You have been going, growing, and glowing. You are fit, you are fine, and you are fabulous. And I'm telling you, ladies, this sister can help you. All you have to do is reach out to her. She is here for you. And when I say she's a sister, she's a real sister. So, right. and I mean that inclusive of our Caucasian sisters, our Latino sisters, our Indian sisters. And she wants to help everybody. I saw on her fashion show, again, how many people loved on her, and just showed up and showed out for her. And so we want you to take advantage of this opportunity, because again, this is a special day and it's an honorary day. And again, she's giving it to you for the price point of free. Now, take advantage of that, because tomorrow when you wake up, it won't be. So tonight you can download it on Amazon, Kindle version, for free. Take advantage of that. Again, a 10-day meal prep challenge for the intermittent fasting. And she just told you why it's important to develop a habit. You can develop good habits or you can develop bad habits. Develop a good habit for intermittent fasting so you can help yourself back to health, so you can move forward in life and be healthy, and stop running to the doctor asking them what's wrong. You know what's wrong. You haven't been eating right. You haven't been drinking enough water. You've been eating too much sugar. You haven't been preparing your meals properly. And this is what Nicole is here talking about today. So all of those people watching right now, okay, on Instagram, you can follow her page at the bottom, fit_fine, FYNE_fad. And you can DM Nicole and ask her whatever question you want to ask her. She will get back in touch with you, or somebody from her organization will, and they will sign you up to be a part of the tribe. I know this is happening personally, okay? Not just for the women. She assists the men too. So fellas who are listening, fellas who are watching right now, get your wife signed up, get your girlfriend signed up, get your fiance signed up, get your significant other signed up, and then you can go, grow, and glow through her, okay? So make it a family affair, because Nicole is here for you. A 10-day meal prep challenge.
Yeah, that's what ends up happening, especially if you take the time to read some of the reviews that are left already on Amazon. A lot of the women say that, I'll give you an example of Laverne White. Laverne White is a diva in the divahood. She started with me last January, and she has lost, was it 40 pounds, 38 pounds, 22 inches, something like that. She lost it a while ago and she's still maintaining it, which is great. But what blew me away is it was COVID. So she was living with her sister. She and her husband was living with her sister, but she had made the choice to change her eating habits because Laverne had recently rebound from cancer. So she's in remission and everything is great. So she wants to maintain her health, right? So she's eating well and she's with Fit, Fine, and Fab, but she's losing all this weight. Vern came back, told me that because she was meal prepping, her sister started tasting her food. Her sister's lost 50 pounds as well. I never met a sister. I didn't even know she's not a part of Divahood, but she's a part of the Divahood by extension. Because her sister is a part of Divahood. She said her husband lost 34 pounds. Together, they lost over 114 pounds. And I'm like, wait, what? So
that's amazing.
Gentlemen, you can lose the weight, right? You just have to make the space for it. You have to make the time for it. You have to actually want to do that. You can't just say, hey, I'm ready to go meal prep. You really have to think it through. You really have to change your life. It is a lifestyle change. It's not just because it's something that I want to do today or for a dress or for my birthday or for the holidays. No, I want to look and feel good all the way up and through the 50s. Like Darren and his wife, they out here clowning with it. And they late 40s. I don't know how old you are, Darren. Honestly, I don't know how old you are, but both of you look amazing. Absolutely.
I thank you. All glory to the Most High.
Care of your temples. And that is what I want for us all to do. So we watch celebrities like you, like everyone else, Halle Berry and all these other wonderful celebrities who are taking care of themselves. We are no different. We can do the absolute same thing. Though, mind you, we don't have a chef, and mind you, we don't have a trainer, but what we do have is a plan. We have a plan. It's already laid out. I promise you, if you follow it, you'll see the results. And not just follow it word for word, follow it and customize it for you. Customize it for yourself. And then ask questions. We're here to help you. And honestly, the book is free. Ask whatever questions you want. I'll be creating some videos to support the book in terms of a course. So you'll be seeing that popping out here soon. So, and that too will be free. So remember,
as you said, Nicole, Give me 1 second. I just want to chime in. So She said, ask questions. So I want to open it up. We got about 5 minutes left right here on this live on Instagram, everybody. So I want to open it up for questions. Please, right now, we have 5 minutes. We want to save this on Instagram, right? So ask any question to Nicole right now. We're opening this up, and on YouTube, you'll be able to hear all of this, of course. Later on, it'll be uploaded on YouTube. We're live on Facebook right now. So please tell everybody, and it'll be on my page. It'll be on Nicole's page. My Instagram is I am Darren D. Henson. And that's with the blue check. I am Darren D. Henson. So you can come here and watch the live afterwards, and it'll be on Nicole's page as well. But we have 5 minutes. I want to open it to questions.
I see one, Darren. LB_Robinson asks, are you intermittent fasting every day? Well, it didn't start off that way, right? Because like I said earlier, it's progress, not perfection. But because I've been doing it for some time, it's a part of it's literally what I do. I wake up and I don't eat until like 11 o'clock. One, because I'm just not hungry before then, but two, because it is just a practice that helps me to control my eating and control what I'm putting inside of my body. So right now, yes, but when I started, no. So you could intermittent fast intermittently. Right. So you could just get started and just maybe start with the top of the day. I won't eat until this time. And then at the end of the day to have that end note whenever you're comfortable. Thank you for the question, LB_Robinson.
Let me ask you a question that somebody may not have asked. Okay. When you're intermittent fasting and then you stop and you kind of mess up, should you feel bad about it? Should you just stop and say, I give up? What should you do in that particular situation where you've actually started a program and let's say you dropped off? Speak to that.
Well, I would say at the onstart of your starting whatever program it is that you're using, I would say to reach out to some accountability partners, whoever that might be, whether it's your wife, whether it's your husband, whether it's a group like Fit, Fine, and Fabulous, whether it's your sister, cousin, get some accountability partners. Because when you fall off, you're going to need someone to talk to. You're going to need someone to lean on. So my answer to that question is, what should you do when you've fallen off the wagon, whether it's with intermittent fasting or even it was just meal prep or just eating healthy in general? You lean on the people who have committed to be your accountability partners. That's one thing. Second thing, at the beginning of a challenge, at the beginning of deciding that we want to live a healthy life, I oftentimes say that there are two people. There is Coach Twy Nicole, and then there is New Orleans Nicole. New Orleans Nicole wants to eat po' boys, dirty rice, oysters, everything. New Orleans Nicole wants to get it in. So when Coach Twy Nicole is here and available, she's focused and she is zen and she meal preps. And so when I'm in that mood, I'm in that zone, I take advantage of that by sending myself reminders so that when New Orleans Nicole show up, I have a reminder that pops up on my phone. Nicole, don't eat that, because I know I have a problem with eating after 6, right? So I literally put a reminder on my phone. Nicole, it's 6 o'clock. I know you over there with that popcorn. Put it down. I check
Nicole,
my.
we have 1 minute left. I want to be able to save this live, so we're winding down on Instagram Live, because if we go past the hour, it won't save. So give us about 20 seconds of closing remarks for Instagram.
Sure. Thank you guys for joining tonight. I am super uber excited about the book. Head on over to Amazon.com, type in Nicole Twyman, download the book for free to get the information. Then connect with me over DM or connect with me however you want, right? Use VIP Diva support at fitfinefabulous.com, and we will connect and get you started on your journey, or choose to do it alone. The book, you can do it alone as well. I'm excited that the book is launching on today, my dad's birthday. I want to wish him a happy birthday, and I want to wish you, Darren, a big old happy big brother thank you. So I appreciate you.
You're welcome. So follow everybody. I want to save this live. God bless you. We're signing off, and we're going to spend a few more minutes on YouTube and Facebook, but this will be uploaded on my page. God bless you guys.
Bye-bye. Hey.
I'm saving this now.
Sweet. So we are actually live in my Facebook group, on my business page, and on YouTube. We are live on YouTube as well. So we are continuing the the discussion here. So I appreciate you taking the time out of your busy day to connect with me and to connect with the women of Fit, Fine, and Fabulous, who are always excited to see you. We are Darren Henson fans. I asked them, I said, so where do you know him from? Most of us say soul food. You know, that's where I first met you, was on the screen through Showtime, watching soul food. But some ladies said some shows I did not know about. I'm like, wait, what? I know about Family Business. I know you're Orlando over there in the Family Business. Somehow you gained all this muscle mass. I was like, who that? Nobody, who that? So I appreciate you, because you're a busy guy. You're out here doing it, making it happen for yourself. So I appreciate you taking the time out to talk about health and wellness with me. And
I love you to life. You know that, Nicole. And you know, it's most people don't know, but I'm a vegetarian. So they think, you know, where's he getting all this muscle from? It's in the veggies, right? So, you know, I'm not knocking anybody who eats meat. Go on and eat it. Eat some for me. But also, you know, there's only 12% protein in meat, you guys. So, you know, listen to Nicole. She's talking to you about intermittent fasting and how it helps you, because we do it over here on this side, you know. My wife.
Darren,
you know,
what is your wife's name?
Tari.
Tara. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Tari.
Oh,
And,
Tari.
yes, Tari.
Okay.
And, you know, she prepares all the meals for the house wonderfully, and make sure, you know, I have all my water. And did you drink enough water today? I might need some more, because, you know, I'm moving a lot, and then I'm training. And so, you know, if I'm doing family business, I train a certain way. If I'm doing double cross, I train a different way. So for both of those characters, you know, it's lending itself to a different look. you know, right now with my braids, I'm doing something else, you know.
No.
So you know, I got something else going on. I got some surprises for
Right.
everybody.
Oh
So,
my
you
God.
know,
Looking like Wesley Snipes on Coming to America too with them
you
crazy braids.
understand?
Yeah.
We're doing the damn thing. And we're just having a great time. And I just want to bless you. And I appreciate all the work that you're doing. And everybody, look, get the book because it works. I know it works because I've seen the work that she's done. So I just want to say to all of those people who are taking advantage and the opportunity to loving on themselves, to go, grow, and glow, do this with Nicole Twyman because her tribes, the group that she has created, is just growing around the globe. And she does it with such a sense of passion and love. It just, you know, her commitment, it just, it's so palpable. And again, this is why we're sister and brother on this energetic level.
Yes,
And
we are.
I just know that she is doing the greatest things, and she's doing the greatest things for the tribe of people who are looking to better than themselves. And I'm just really proud of the work that you're doing, Nicole. So God bless you.
God bless you too. Thank you so much for tonight. God's blessings on all of the things that you have on your plate today
So
and
much.
in the future. So
Thank you.
thank you, big bro.
You
I'll
got
talk to you
it.
again soon.
We're just going to keep going. So everybody else, I'm signing off right now because we're creating. We're not recreating, but we're creating. Remember, when you're recreating, you're doing the same things over and over again. And you know what they say, that's a bit of insanity. So we're in creative mode. So we're going to create the new. So God bless you, Nicole. I just know that this is amazing. I saw how many people were loving on you.
Yes.
And I know your tribe is going to grow from today forward. Remember, we are in this together, and
Yes.
I'm happy. Again, a 10-day meal prep challenge for the intermittent fasting, okay, by the fasting diva. So she's going to help you go, grow, and glow. And remember, you can only be a diva when you do it well. So
All right.
join Nicole's movement again on her Instagram page, okay? Tell them one more time, Nicole.
It is fit_fine_fab. Fit Fine Fab on Instagram, Fit Fine Fab on Facebook, Fit Fine Fab on YouTube. You can find us there.
Everybody, God bless you. Have a great night, and we'll see you all soon.
Bye.